friends, I hope that you are doing well. It is Friday the 10th of January. This is part 2 of trying out new to me diamond painting companies, budget friendly. I am very excited, so go and take a look at my previous video, which was part 1. I opened this one up. It was in a protected sleeve that was delivered to my door, so I just took that out in the last one, and then I gave you a teaser and said we're gonna do this in part 2 because I want to put some detail into it. Before we delve into this, I just want to ask you to leave me a thumbs up before you go, and if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing and becoming part of our community. I would really love to connect with you. So this is from Diamond Dreams Micro Boost Essay. So these are stickers, and I just love the little personal touch as always. It's something small that the company does, and I love that. Thank you. This is quite a pretty logo, I must say. So from the bat off, I have a few things that I look at, and as I mentioned in part 1, I'm not going to compare these to my normal premium overseas, for example, diamond art labs and so on. So I'm going to take a look at a few things that I think is important in any diamond painting, no matter where it comes from. So check out the description box of this video. I will put all of the details there, how you can contact the company. The lady is so friendly. I bought this with my own money. I'm not affiliated or sponsored. I want to give my honest opinion. So the lady did let me know, listen, the canvas that you picked is from my old stock, and she actually has upped her game and she said there's nice quality canvases that you can select pictures. They have like a Pinterest link, so I went to look at their Pinterest, and there is so many images already that you can choose from. I asked her if I can send her my own image, and she said yes. So challenge accepted. I want to try a custom one with their newer stock then, so we can take a look at that. So please just keep in mind that this is older stock, and I knew it and I still got it, and I'm gonna tell you why, because I had to have this image. Okay, so first off, what I like is that it comes in a sealed sleeve. The other side is gonna show the image. So there you'll see it's a 40 by 70 round full drill, and she says thank you for shopping with Diamond Dreams, and there is the contact details. But I love that if you click on that, then you go to the catalog of in-stock items, but then also pre-order, and obviously the Pinterest where you can check out the images and they can make some, or you can send your own image. So let's open this up. So I see it is here where the image is. I still want to hide the exact image. It's also a surprise for me to see it in real person. So I'm just going to take this out. Okay, and this is just like I showed you the contact details, so I'm putting that aside. And then I'm so excited for this one. Okay, it is board glue. It's not double-sided adhesive. I like that. Board glue, you can reverse roll to flatten it out. It's not really wrinkles. There's no reverse in board glue, so you can do this with board glue. So again, love that. Okay, while we are at this, let's take a look at the canvas. It is a hard type of canvas. Now go and check out part 1 of my budget friendly companies, and that diamond painting company, separate from this one, is, as I feel like, the same canvas backing. Again, I don't mind if the canvas is super soft, if it has, what do you call that, Egyptian count, I don't know how much, or if it is hard, as long as it is beautiful rendering, it's sticky, and it does its job. I don't worry about how the back looks. So I see there is no scalloped edges or pokey holes, which in your velvety canvases helps with fraying. So I don't think with these harder ones it's gonna be a big risk, so that is not a problem for me. I want to see this image, so I'm going to roll it out, and then I'm just gonna pan you up so that you can see how it looks like. Okay. Okay, I am just going to pan you over the canvas, but we're just taking an eagle's view of what it looks like. Now, those of you that has been with me a while knows that I love my darker art, and I will tell you the story why I decided on this one, because I had to get it. So I'm going to bring you closer and we're going to look at the details. But isn't that so pretty? So I am going to call her Bad Alice. Okay, so starting from the top, there's the thumbnail. It says the number and 40 by 70 centimeters. So there is a legend on the side. Yeah, it's alphabetic, so I like that. No funny symbols. And then let's see, there's also a legend on this side. Okay, same. And then with these budget-friendly companies, you get how to diamond paint instructions and tips here on the bottom, so I'm not going to take you through that. So let's just quickly take a look at this beauty. Oh my goodness, I love this. I don't see any special rules marked here. Normally there would be like a separate symbol or something that they tell you, but that doesn't matter. I love these colors. Now I think 40 by 70, I think that is a reasonable size. My sweet spot starts at 50 by 70, 60 by 80. 60 by 80 is starting to become a bit big. So I think 50 by 70, and because this is a narrow one, 40 by 70, I think I have high hopes for the rendering. And if I say rendering, I mean that you can see more detail. It's not cropped. This image isn't like strangely proportioned. You sometimes get that. And she isn't. She's just so pretty. I love the pinks and the greens and black. And there is a lot of details. So I am wondering how all of these details will come out, because these are rounds. So the owner, Amanda, she also told me that they started now with like squares, and like I said, she showed me some that she's currently busy with, and it looks very nice. Really, I would love to try that. So let me just see. Okay, something else that I love about this, and well done Diamond Dreams, is where your darker drill field has a light symbol on it. So I can see that's W and W is 310. That's our onyx black. Okay, and everything looks easy to see. Look at that. So again, before you put drills on, it's very difficult to give an opinion of the rendering, but the image is crisp and clear. I can see little details So rendering wise, it looks very nice. And then also look at these, the light ones have black symbols on it. So I work with a light pad, but I don't see an issue doing this without a light pad. So happy with that. That is a pro. Okay, we are now going to look at the drills. I am just going to turn this lady around so that we work on a white background with the drills. So inside was the drills and the basic toolkit. So you have your normal little bow, diamond painting pen. I see there's a multi-placer in there and then some wax. Okay, so that's everything you need to do a diamond painting. SQ203. Okay, let me just show you quickly. I remember that. The SQ203. Again, I like that because if you store your paintings away, if you want to lie her flat, and you can do that and then separately store your drills because there's the identifier. Okay, so I see that there's no DMC codes on here. It works according to the number on the legend. So let's take a look. There's 22 colors. So let's just take a look if we see 22. I see again, it's an easy open up sleeve. Okay. I'm gonna do this so that I can check the legend. That is a big train. Okay, so number 1 is a purple. Then we have our black. 5 baggies. Ooh, guys, if you don't know this of me, this is my favorite color. Okay, 310 black. People say that's not a color. I say if you mix all the colors together, then that's black. So it is a color, okay? And it reminds me of my favorite gemstone, a onyx. So there's dimples on them. It's round, so it's acrylics. I'm just gonna take a look at trash wise. There's no knobbly bits I see. There's no different shaped things. You can sometimes see that very quickly, especially with your darker colors. Okay. Then we have 3. Okay. So the colors on this sort of looks differently printed. Because here it looks like a mauvey color. But we'll take a look at that. There's 2 bags of that. There's number 4. Okay, again like a mauvey color. But it's grey, yeah, 2 bags. And then we have 413. Oh, this is one of my favorite colors. It's like a darker grey. And that is true to color. 7, that looks fine. That's purple. That's your most basic purple, 550 with DMC code. Oh, I love this pink. Love it. And it's true to color. And you get your, ooh, that's pretty. And it's 702, that's true to color. That's a little straggler. It doesn't matter. I just take that out. Number 10, that's a pretty blue. 791, that is true to color. And then we have our 823 midnight blue. That is true to color. A dark green, that looks true to color. A very light minty color, that looks true. 14, that's a nice dusty blue, that's true to color. The number 15, that looks true to color. And the green, that looks true to color, very pretty. If you see hairs on here, it's my Yorkie hairs. 17, okay, that's a green, that looks fine. 18, that's a Ooh, that's a dark mauvey. It's one of my favorite lipstick colors. That is True to Color. 19. Okay, that is like a light print, but it looks fine. And then 20. Ooh, this is 3799. Yes, this is a dark gray. That looks not fine. Then we have this very pretty color as well, and it looks True to Color. And then we have 22. Where are you, loose baggy? Here it is. And that is 3865 True to Color. So when I mean True to Color, I'm just looking at the legend and seeing if it sort of looks the same. So what was I wondering about? I think it was number 3. So number 3 looks dark dusty blue gray, and on here it is difficult to see through the lens, but it's like it looks mauvey. So let's just see number 3 on here on the canvas. Let's find it first. Okay, I see a few P. I see P there. So let's just take a look. Okay, it goes all around. It's like an outline. You see that? Let's just quickly see. So that looks okay. No, I think this color was just printed not the same by the manufacturer, because I'm happy that this P looks like that. It's like this grayish. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so conclusion, I will see how this looks when I put it on. I don't see any markings in between. Go check out my part 1. That one had like markings in between the circles to show the colors, and this one doesn't. So I'm more used to this, and I think I like this. Again, a pre-review is difficult to say before you put drills on it, but this doesn't scream to me as a big risk of the image printed first and then the symbols put on top, because sometimes you see that with budget-friendly kits. Look at that 10. There might be some overlapping, so we'll have to see. But it's very clear symbols, nothing strange. So I think it's so cool, and I love the colors. I am in a dark neon colors like phase currently, so I really like this. So let's just take a look at the film. It's not super thin and it's not that super thick, but it's definitely thicker than the part 1 diamond painting. It feels thicker. The thinner this is, it has a risk to rip. Even if you use the washi tape method and you cut it and you pull it, it might tear. So I don't like super thin ones, but this feels fine. This feels good. I can see the glue goes a bit over the side. That's normal. And let's do the sticky test. Okay, that is super sticky. That's super sticky. Okay, so it won't let go unless I pull it off. Love that. Okay, let me just pan you up a bit. So now you are asking me, Steph, why specifically this image? You have us curious. Go and check out my playlist of small shop hauls, specifically bistro blanks exclusives. Okay, this is a USA diamond painting pen, handmade small business, and they are my favorite diamond painting pen makers. You have to but be a first to claim something. So when they make a drop on Facebook, then you have a very small window to be first to claim, but this was a first to claim. Okay. I'm not going to put any more details of them in here. You can go and look at that in my diamond painting playlist. Let me turn this over. What do you see there? And this pen is called by them Bad Alice. So it has some dried flowers in there. It's resin. That's transparent resin on top. Look at that glitter. This is probably one of my favorite pens. But look at that. Do you now understand why I had to have this image? Even though Amanda said to me, listen, this is old stock. I don't care. I wanted this. And what pen do you think I'm going to use while diamond painting this? Choices. Guys, I was so excited to see this. Oh my goodness. Amanda, thank you so much. You are so kind and sweet with your customer service, even asking me like, did I get the package? And to check everything's all right. So yes, this is why I wanted it. But be warned, I will be ordering a custom from you to see how that not compares, but how that looks. Because you say this is old stock and this already looks to me like very good. So I'm going to just in conclusion list my pros, cons. I don't want to call it that, but I'm very happy with what I'm seeing. I love the image. The borders looks good. I don't see fraying. I don't care about the canvas if it's hard or soft. It's either going to be cut off or it's going to be like blocked or whatever. So because it's hard, I don't see a risk of fraying. I like that the symbols are easy to read. It's alphabetic. It's not in order, so my OCD peeps, I'm also OCD, but it doesn't bother me, seriously. It doesn't scream to me that the image was printed first and then the symbols. The smaller the diamond painting, the risk of the details getting lost is bigger. So I don't get that idea from this. This is a 40 by 70. I feel that's a very nice size. I don't think I would have gotten this if it was anything smaller. So I like this. I like that it's rounds because I'm a bit tired of squares at the moment. When I kit up with containers, let's take this one. I will just put blank stickers on my containers, and instead of 22, I'm going to write I work off the symbol, because it's the symbol that you see on here. So that's just my way. My mom took the part 1 diamond painting. She was like, I want to do that one, and she's working off this, looking at the legend. Okay, I love that it's poured glue. I'm not a fan of double-sided adhesive. I know that this is going to go flat when I start working on it, pulling off the film. I like that the film is not super thick or not super thin. I like that the symbols are very clear on the drill fields. The dark colors have light symbols on it. The light symbols have dark colors on it. Love that. Oh, and last thing we have to check. Let me take out my tool industrial measuring tape. I want to see, this is a 40 by 70. Is it the image size or is it the canvas? Okay, it's the canvas. 40. Yeah, it's the canvas. Okay, so the actual picture, the image, is 34.5 by 63.5. Okay, 43.5 by 63.5. That's not bad. because the subject matter is inside and there's only background on the sides. So if it was 40 by 70, then this would have just been the black background. So in this case, I don't think it matters. But yeah, I am super happy. Thank you so much, Amanda. I can't say anything negative at this point. Yeah, for me, I have to do this and I have to do a post review, and then we can conclude, okay, budget friendly, how does it look with drills on it? But this was very fast service. I ordered it on Monday. I got it on Thursday. So yeah, very happy with it. Wasn't bent in the middle, nothing. Packaging is good. I'm happy. So I hope that you can hear I'm actually quite excited about this. I'll put in the cost of this in the description box of this video because I can't remember it now off the top of my head. But guys, budget friendly wise, this is one of the best renderings and pieces I've seen so far. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Have you purchased from this company? And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon. Happy diamond painting. Love you all. Mwah. Bye.